This is Hey Garden Guy, and I got a question from Steve. He wants to know, when is the best time to kill the weeds in your lawn? It's an interesting note here. He's had success. He goes on to talk about it, but he's had success with getting rid of the weeds in his lawn, and then he's done it just like he did the year prior, and it wasn't effective. So I think we learn more from some of our mistakes than we do from some of our successes, and I think that's the way it is, particularly with Steve. But he wants to know, when is the best time to kill the weeds in the lawn? And I want to break that into two areas. I want to go with and look at pre-emergence and post-emergent weed killers. The pre-emergent, it's really not a weed killer, but our primary weed in this area is crabgrass. And when the forsythia are blooming is when the crabgrass is germinating. So there are three good chemicals that you can use on crabgrass pre-emergent, and the timing is the essential part. You want to put it down when the forsythia are blooming. That's when the soil temperature is right for the crabgrass to germinate, and if you can get it down before that, then you'll keep the crabgrass from germinating. One chemical is called barricade. Another chemical is called dimension. And a third chemical is called halts. And they're all crabgrass pre-emergents. The thing about these particular chemicals is you don't realize that they're only good for 60 days. People get towards the end of the season, end of the summer, and they see crabgrass coming back up, and they've used one of these chemicals and they can't understand why it hasn't worked. Well, it did work, but it only works for 60 days. So you need to reapply it the middle of June. Halts, dimension, and barricade. Now, what do you do with dandelion, with broadleaf plantain, with weeds that do come up and actually have emerged? You want to wait for the days to be at least 50 degrees. You want sunny days, and you want it to be 50 degrees for 3 to 4 days in a row. And when the weed has a 2 to 4 leaf weed stage, that's when you want to put down your dicamba and 2,4-D or your MCPP. Any of those chemicals work very well. You get your own chemical, whatever that might be. But it's when it's in that 2 to 4 leaf stage and we've got 50-degree temperatures. Generally around here, it's around the first 2 weeks of April. And always when you're spraying these chemicals, just do a little squirt of liquid dish soap. That makes the water wetter and gives you a better kill when you do install it. This is Hey Garden Guy, helping you raise your garden IQ.